What is up, gamers? It's Electrified DVD back with another video, and again we're gonna make another bold prediction with this one with the EMEA last chance qualifiers. Now, the favorite to win the event would probably be Guild. I mean, they placed the best. They did okay at Masters Copenhagen recently. I wouldn't say they did great, but I wouldn't say they did bad. They beat Optic, that placed third in the event, and first in Masters Reykjavik. So yeah, they look good, but as you guys can see from the title, I am gonna go on a limb and pick ACEND. So I think for these LCQ predictions, I'm going a little bold here. I feel a little emboldened by my prediction of winning, of FPX winning, and I might not get all of them right, and I'm okay with that. But these are just what I think the team that has the best chance of winning, and I'm gonna explain my reasonings why. So, ACEND, they were world champions last year. Last year, nobody expected them to come up and do anything, and then champions came up and they just came out of nowhere and won the whole damn tournament. So I think that they are in a prime position to do that same thing again. I think they're in a prime position to do that. They won champions. You can never count this team out. And they've made tons of changes. Last stage, they brought in Vac and Monster, and they made playoffs. It was an improvement. They've had wins over FPX. They've had wins over G2. So they've been improving. And just recently, I think today actually, they brought on Link. So they actually brought on Link from Liquid. Liquid has released Link, and they brought him on. And this guy has the experience. ACEND, Starkso, and Link have the experience. Vac and Monster are lacking a little bit, but not lacking in talent. They're lacking in experience. But I think that with the addition of Link, he'll actually be able to bolster the team a good bit. Because I don't know if Link necessarily found his stride in Liquid, but he might have just been overshadowed by how good Yampy and Scream are, because they're just phenomenal players. And so I think that he got overshadowed, and yeah, I think he was a weak point in Liquid, but I think ACEND saw something in him, and they're taking him on, and I think that they are going to be practicing a ton. I think they're going to be ready. I mean, this lineup is just stacked. I mean, you've got Starkso with an ACS of 208, again, won champions last year. Vac, who, you know, I mean, he is good. It's not like he's, you know, bad or anything, but I mean, he came from Vitality and has done relatively well for himself, and he's got a very good ACS of 234 all time. Monster came from, now I'm forgetting who he came from. I believe it was either XL or 10 star, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It'll be on the screen right now, so you guys will see where he's from. But he's got an ACS of 233, doing all right for himself. Link's got the lowest ACS by far of 187. Again, he's a little lacking on Liquid, but I think on ACEND they'll be able to pull it together. But I think the most important thing about ACEND is their staffing. I mean, their coach of MBS, analyst of Milan. I think that they have the talent and the experience of, you know, winning champions and knowing how to come from behind. I think that they've had tough losses in the past and come back from them. I mean, that comeback victory that 100 Thieves took over them in Masters Berlin last year was heartbreaking for ACEND. I mean, they had 100 Thieves on the ropes, and then they come back and win after being down, I think it was 12-7, but then they came back. They came back and won champions, ACEND did. And 100 Thieves were nowhere to be found at champions. So what I'm trying to say by this is they are able to deal with losses. As an organization, they're able to move forward. And I haven't even touched on ACEND with a ridiculous ACS of 266. Again, like I said, TenZ is probably one of the best players in the world. ACEND is right up there with him. Again, this guy is insane. I mean, he's got a KD of 1.41 and a headshot percentage of 24.5%. That is just absolutely outlandish. Absolutely outlandish, and he's only 20 years old. I mean, look, I know that ACEND has been having disappointing results recently, but I think that they can bounce back like they did before at Champions. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think with the addition of Link, it shows that they know something's wrong, that they're working to fix it, and I think their Link is going to slot in pretty well. I just think that their calculated playstyle, like the rest of EMEA, is gonna work out more with Link in the roster, and so, but they've got the talent there. Link has the clutch ability. Just because his ACS is lacking does not mean he's not a good player. He's got the clutch ability, he's got the aim, and Starkso is incredible. CNET is obviously CNET. I mean, he's just amazing. Vac and Monster are great in their own rights. So these are all the reasons why I think they have a shot. But I think the most important reason why I think they have a shot is the rest of Europe has not looked good. G2 have looked pretty abysmal. Fnatic and FPX have looked fantastic, but they are in Champions already and not in the LCQ. So ACEND doesn't have to worry about that. Mech have been really shoddy. Guild is probably, again, like I said, the favorites to win this tournament, and I would pick Guild to win this, except for one thing. Guild always chokes, and ACEND doesn't. ACEND has been over the brink. They've won, and Guild never does. So I don't think Guild will be able to win this event. They don't have the experience, they don't have the fortitude to finally make it over that hump, go to Champions, and I think having the reigning champions not being able to defend their title would be a shame. So yeah, maybe I am hoping for ACEND to win, but this channel, again, like I said in my NA video, is not about being biased. If I was biased, I'd predict Na'Vi to win because they're my favorite European team, but they're not going to win, so I'm not predicting Na'Vi to win. But I do think ACEND's going to win, and these are all my reasons why that I stated in the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to see more, I think I'm just going to release these two, EMEA and NA, for now. And if you guys want me to release the other LCQs, please comment below. If these videos do well, then I will definitely make more. But at this point, I think I'm just going to release the EMEA and the NA videos just because they take a while to make, do the research and everything like that. So I'm willing to make more, but at this point, I think I will just do these two. So thank you guys again so much for watching. Make sure to check out the socials, like and subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one.